What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm going to go over a bunch of items I've sold on eBay recently. You can look for the same stuff out in the wild, find it, flip it, make some money. But first, I got this Funai DVD recorder. I picked this up at a rummage sale, and I only paid $3 for it. I was going to sell this on Amazon. I can sell this on Amazon for about $250, $300. Unfortunately, as soon as you put a tape in, it eats it. I don't have time to try to fix these things. I find too much other stuff to deal with it, so I ended up selling it on eBay for parts and repair. I sold it for $55 plus shipping for a total of $74.33. Great profit at $3, even though it had problems. Here's a nice flip, this Vitamix dry grains container. Picked this up at a Salvation Army for $5, and I sold it for $100 plus shipping for a total of $117.93. Also, not long ago, I sold a Vitamix mixer, I think for like $175, so very good brand to look out for. At Goodwill, there was a box of Build-A-Bear stuff, and I noticed that there was a complete set of Boba Fett in there, which is pretty valuable. I sold it for $20 plus shipping for a total of $36.45, but the box was also $20. They had tape all over the top of it, so you couldn't really see good what was in there, so I took a gamble, started digging, and I noticed a lot of the clothing wasn't Build-A-Bear, but there was enough in there that I'm going to make about $30 on the box in the end. Here's a great flip, this 60 Up balance board. I picked this up at Goodwill for $14.99. I ended up selling it for $180 plus shipping. Buyer paid $52 to have this shipped. For the next item, I have to come up here to the shelf. What sold? It is this Jill Valentine Funko Pop. I paid $40 for this from that toy sale, and I ended up selling it for $150 plus shipping. I priced it very high, and it's still sold. It just goes to show you how some of this stuff, as they sell out after they're retired, how much you can get for them. Maybe I could have priced it $100 more and waited a few months and I would have got it. I don't know. Either way, it's some pretty good profit, so I'll take it. Picked up the Trash Pack Sewer Truck at a yard sale. Bought a tote of this stuff. A mixed lot. Paid about $100 for the tote. Sold this one for $99.88 plus shipping for a total of $121.53. Here's a great hat flip. I picked this up at Goodwill for $2.99. I listed it for $30 plus shipping, and it sold. It did take about 5 or 6 months to sell, but you know what? I knew it would at some point. Sold these Keen boots. I think I paid $10 for these. I remember getting a good deal on them. I ended up selling them for $79.99 plus shipping. The total was $101.51. These are size 15 double E. Here is a floral hurricane lamp I picked up at a Goodwill for $4.99. Sold it for $60 plus shipping for a total of $82.12. It always makes me nervous to ship something like this. Going to have to pack it very well. Ended up selling this vintage Rogers Brothers serving tray I got at Salvation Army. I believe I paid about $7.50 for it. Sold it for $30 plus shipping. It's an international order. If it was in good condition, I probably could have sold it for about $80, but as you can probably see here, there's a lot of tarnish, scratches. Somebody's going to end up refurbishing this. I picked up a couple of these JVC combo units. They are not on Amazon. I got one at a yard sale, I think for $5. I think I paid $10 for one at Salvation Army, but I sold one here for $80 plus shipping for a total of $99.41. Here's a book I picked up at Goodwill, The Road to Oz. Very good condition. I paid $3 for it at Goodwill, and I sold it for $20. Going to ship media mail. If you find some of these older Oz books, they're worth quite a bit of money. I've sold them between $50 and $75 before. Here are a couple pairs of shoes that are going out. I got these Sperry's. I don't usually buy Sperry's because they're so saturated, but these were 50 cents at the thrift store. They're in great condition. I sold them for $20 plus shipping. Then I got this pair of Columbia hiking shoes. I got at Salvation Army. I believe they were half off. They were like $3, $4 maybe. I sold those for $25 plus shipping. Here is an Easton Youth bat I picked up somewhere, probably a yard sale or a garage sale for cheap. I remember there was a house I bought 4 or 5 baseball bats for $1, so this may be one of them, but I sold it for $20 plus shipping for a total of $32.78. Picked this up at a yard sale last year, ended up paying $1 for it. It's some sort of 911 alert system that you put around your neck. I don't know if you need a service to use this or anything. So I put that in the description. I don't know anything about it other than it charges, it works when I hit the test button. So I ended up selling it for $30. Pretty good for only paying $1. So I am shipping this new wave I picked up at a yard sale, I believe, for $10. I've started to package it up here. They are actually really easy to ship. Unfortunately, you used to be able to get these 15 by 15 by 16 boxes at Walmart and Home Depot. They fit perfectly in those. All these places are changing their box sizes, which is annoying. I got this Home Depot box, which is a bit too wide, so I'm going to have to Frankenstein it a little bit. I'm going to add more bubble wrap, of course, around the edges so it doesn't get broken. But all the pieces, if you kind of flip them upside down, they fit into each other, so it really doesn't take much to ship. I think it's going to cost about $18 to ship this. But I sold it for $70 plus shipping for a total of about $96. And there she is, packed nice and tight in bubble wrap, box condensed. Got to make sure anything you're shipping like this is packed really tight so it doesn't move around. Protected in bubble wrap, doesn't get broken. Here is a nice flip. I bought this at Goodwill for $3.99. It is a tennis racket, XS 109 sweet spot. Ended up selling it for $70 plus shipping. Going to California. Sold one of these Canon printers for $400 plus shipping. The total was over $500 after shipping and tax. I believe I paid $100 for this at Walmart. I got a couple of them. Very happy to see it sell, mostly because it frees up space. Weighs about 55 pounds, shipping UPS. Shipping was $43.42. So I ended up selling this dual coffee pot maker for $80 plus shipping. I paid $10 for it at a Goodwill. Gonna be some good profit, but a little bit annoying to ship. I bought a 1994 Fisher-Price pirate set at Goodwill for $4.99 and I decided to just part it out. It was missing some of the parts the pirate shipped. It looked like I could probably make a little bit more money parting it out, and here are the nets. I ended up selling these for $30. They actually sold within about 10 minutes of me listing them. I also got pirate figures and all kinds of other parts. So in the end, I'm probably going to make $100 or more on that pirate ship. Any of those kind of toys from the 90s, the Fisher-Price stuff, pirates, knights, anything like that, good money. Here are some vintage Fisher-Price pirates I got at a Goodwill for $5. I got the pirate ship and everything, a bunch of other pieces. I've already sold the nets for $30. I sold these pieces for $50, and I still got quite a bit of pieces left, so sometimes it's just better to part this stuff out. This came out with a big lot of HeroScape stuff. I bought at Salvation Army, paid $25 for that. I'm well in the profit now, and this one sold for $30. After I sell all this stuff, it's going to be some really good money. I got this electrical breaker I picked up at Home Depot, paid $30 and something for it. Don't remember the exact cost, but I ended up selling it for $90. Here's a pair of Keen sandals I sold. I got these for $5 at a Goodwill. I sold them for $35 plus shipping. Some great profit there. Keen is a great brand. Ended up paying $2.99 for this at Goodwill. A pocket talker, personal amplifier, works, everything's in there, and I sold it for $60. Got these really cool Adidas shoes. I probably would have kept them and worn myself if they fit me. I don't even remember where I got these at this point. I've had them for a while. There's been a lot of people interested in them. Probably paid about $5 for them. Sold them for $35 plus shipping. Here are some of these Thomas Clark gnomes. I picked up a bunch of these at a yard sale last year. Broke them up into a couple different lots, and the other lots already sold. This one has sold for $44.95 plus shipping for a total of $58.75. Have an average of about $4 a piece into these. So at Salvation Army, I bought a big bag of stamps. You can see in there, I was going to break them up into separate lots and sell them that way. Could have made a lot more money than what I did. I ended up just listing them all together. I done an auction and ended up getting one bid. Sold them for $29.88 plus shipping for a total of $45.75. I can't complain. In the end, I am making money, but maybe I should have just took the extra time. I was being lazy and didn't want to do all the research, break them up into lots. You just never know when you do an actual auction what something's going to sell for. Sold this vintage Girl Talk game I picked up at Salvation Army for $1.99. It was in great condition. I sold it for $35 plus shipping for a total of $48.72. Sold a couple HeroScape items. I sold these figures, Mezzo Demon Warmongers. I picked up a bunch of these at Salvation Army a few years ago for $25. Got around to listing them finally. Going to make hundreds of dollars out of that tote I bought. There's some good stuff in there. This one sold for $40. Then I got some pieces, this castle set, which wasn't complete, and there's a couple broken pieces, but I still sold it for $30 plus shipping for a total of $44.39. So between these two items, very good profit. Picked up this American Girl doll, Welly Wishers is the name of the line. Paid $4 for it at a Goodwill. Turns out she had a dress on, but the dress was not American Girl doll dress. It's also very stained on the back, so I just decided to throw it away. I sold it like this for $20 plus shipping, and it sold very quickly. Here's a couple of DVD sets I sold. I got these at a church rummage sale, paid $1 a piece for them. Complete Stargate Atlantis series, sold these for $47. Then we got this Woody Allen collection. Paid $7.50 for it at Salvation Army, and I sold it for $30. Picked these Nerf rival guns up at Walmart, paid about $25 for them. Sold this one for $60 plus shipping for a total of $90.40. I read that wrong. I sold it for $70 plus shipping for a total of $90.40. I was confused on why the shipping was $30 there for a moment. It was only $13. Sold a pair of these New Balance 510 shoes. I picked them up for $5 and I sold them for $30 plus shipping. Size 10 4E, the extra wide shoes, they tend to do pretty well. Sold this Emerson personal CD player, brand new seal, got it at Goodwill. I think I paid $5.99 for it. I remember when I first saw this on the shelf, it looked like a Sony unit. I was very excited because this can sell to $300 new sealed. Emerson, however, this model, I sold it for $40. Still profit. Picked up this Samsung toner cartridge at a Goodwill for $3. Ended up getting $39.81 after shipping. Here is a classic, the TI-83 Plus calculator. It's in very good condition. Listed it for $35 and it sold within 5 minutes. I don't remember where this one came from. I've found so many over the years. Just found this in the death pile. Listed it. Sold quick. Sold this one for $33.88, and it was bought by the buyback calculator company or whatever they are. I don't even know exactly, but they always buy these calculators, it seems. They must have a very good business model where they flip them to colleges or something. I don't know how they make their money or what it is. I believe I got this one at a thrift store for about $5, so pretty good profit. I got these Kobe Bryant shoes at a thrift store. I paid $4 for them. Sold them for $80 plus shipping for a total of $90.58. A very good flip. I got so many random messages about these. People wanting me to take $40 off the price, people wanting me to trade, people wanting me to do payment plans so they could buy them. Anytime you have something like this that people want, you just gotta hold out because eventually you're gonna sell it for the price that you want. Bingo Kids lunchbox. Picked up some of these at Walmart for $5. I sold this one for $30. They got the Sakura Koi watercolors. This came from Goodwill. I think I paid $2.99 for it. Doesn't seem to be used. I got $24 for this. Here's a brand new in-box coffee pot I bought at Goodwill for $2.99. Ended up selling it for $27.95 plus shipping. I am shipping out these SpongeBob figures. They come from Burger King. I picked up a bag of these at Goodwill for $2.99. These actually sell very well, especially if you have the full set. Unfortunately, the set I bought was missing a couple and there were a couple of duplicates, so ended up just selling what I had for $20. Still made some great profit. Sold this Build-A-Bear for $25. I got this bear and a bunch of other Build-A-Bear stuff in a box at a garage sale for $8. Parted out a bunch of the clothing. Some of it was Star Wars, if I remember right. Seems like maybe a fishing bear as well. This one, it's just getting it out of here now, so sold it for $25, but completely in the profit. Shipping out one of these Homedics massagers. I paid $10 for it at Goodwill. Sold it for $29.99 plus shipping for a total of $44.20. There was also another Homedics massager in there. Wasn't a great model, but I'll still make a little bit of money on it. Even paying $10, it ended up being an okay buy. Picked up this mattress encasement at a Goodwill. I believe I paid $5 or $6 for it. Sold it for $30 plus shipping. Going to California, the person paid $27.75 to have this shipped. I have an option for people to choose FedEx or a cheaper shipping option, but no one ever seems to do that, so it's why I always do calculated shipping. If somebody in California wants this, they just gotta pay up for the shipping. So this 1 terabyte hard drive, I picked it up at a church rummage sale. I paid somewhere between like $1 to $3 for it. Don't remember exactly, but it was cheap, and I sold it for $35. So So I ended up buying a Sergeant Bilko box set to sell at Goodwill. I somehow missed that it was missing season 1, and this was in there instead, the Sound of Music sealed 50th anniversary. So I ended up paying $2.99 for the box set. I sold this one for $13. I'm hoping to be able to sell the other seasons for a profit as well. I paid $4 for these at Goodwill. They are Spotlights Mr. Beams. Listed them for $20 plus shipping, and they sold in a couple days. I thought they would sit a lot longer, but hey, they sold. Shipping out a pair of Asics I picked up at a thrift store, Gel Excites 4, good condition. Paid $1 for them. Sold them for $20 plus shipping, and I don't know if I mentioned I got some of this shoe refreshener that I've been spraying in my shoes right before I ship them. My sense of smell is terrible. It's pretty much gone at this point, so I can't smell smoke or anything like that. One reason I really don't want to be selling much clothing because I really don't know what it smells like. I figure I spray a little in the shoes before I ship them out. They arrive smelling nice. Picked up these size 15 4E New Balance sandals, mostly because of the size, because I knew they'd eventually sell. I paid $4.99 for them at a Goodwill, and I sold them for $25 plus shipping for a total of $36.70. Shipping out these WWE micro wrestlers, and you got the ring there. Picked these up at Goodwill. I think I only paid $2.99 for them. They were in a bag. I sold them for $50. Shipping out 3 good shoe sales. We got these Red Wings. I think I paid $10 for at Salvation Army. I sold them for $50. Got some Hokas. I think I paid $5 or $6 for, and I ended up selling these for $50 plus shipping as well. Then I have these Jordans. I paid $7.99 for these at Salvation Army. They got some wear on them, but I still ended up selling them for $100 plus shipping. We Racket Sports. I believe this came from a yard sale. Paid like $1 for it. It's sealed. Sold it for $30. Bought a new bright remote control car, and this was in there. It did not go with the actual car, so I just ended up selling it separately for $15. It's a 9.6 volt battery charger. Picked up these Disney Junior plush at Goodwill. I paid $1 a piece for them, and I sold the lot for $25. Here is a game I just bought blind at a rummage sale. I just threw it in my IKEA bag. Thought it could be worth something. It was only a quarter. Turns out it's not worth a whole lot. I ended up selling it for $10 plus shipping for a total of $22.75. Still, for a quarter, that's a really good return on your investment. Here are some of these in Brighton LED puck lights. I don't remember where they came from. Either Home Depot or Lowe's. I know I didn't pay much for them. I sold it for $40. Here is a pack of 50 Fujifilm floppy disk. I got these. I don't even know where I got them. At this point, I tried selling them on Amazon. The shrink wrap was torn off, but they were new. People don't want to buy used blank media on Amazon. They ended up in a death pile tote, and I ended up listing them on eBay, and they sold very quickly for $30. I sold one of these Weber grill covers I picked up at a Lowe's. Got quite a few grill covers this past year. Not exactly sure how much I paid for this one. I think these were like normally $90 at Lowe's. They were marked down ridiculously low, about $15 I'd say, but I ended up selling it for $48.95 plus shipping for a total of $68.17. And this was the last one. So I picked up this demo derby car at a thrift store. I paid $1 for it and figured I'd give it a shot. It was in clean condition. It was working, so didn't take any time to deal with. I sold it for $18 plus shipping for a total of $29.93. Still made about $15 profit on the end, only paying $1 for it. Picked up these Dry Joys shoes at a Goodwill for $5 or $6. I sold them for $35 plus shipping for a total of $49.95. I sold this brand new Nerf Turbo Junior football. Picked this up, I think only for $2, maybe even $1 at Goodwill. But this would have been the original Nerf Turbo football from the 90s. New like this, it could be $200, $300. However, this one is not that, and I sold it for $25. Paid a quarter for this Dad is Fat audio book at a thrift store, and I sold it for $13. Don't remember where I picked up this baseball glove. I've picked up quite a few over last year, the garage selling season. Definitely paid $5 or less for it, I'm sure. Sold it for $25 plus shipping for a total of $39.11. Picked up these crayons at Goodwill for $2.99 or $3.99. I don't remember exactly, but I sold them for $30 plus shipping for a total of $45.06. A lot of paint, crayons, colored pencils, stuff like that. Good money. That's going to do it for the video, everybody. I really want to thank you for watching. I hope you got some use out of these items. Look for the same kind of stuff at thrift stores and yard sales. Maybe you can make a little bit of money. On your way out, hit that like button for me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.